Hello and welcome. Last week, at the end of Pride Month, I recorded something, me rambling about what Pride means to me. It's now a week later, but who cares? It's Pride every time, all the time. Hope you don't mind me rambling too much.
Hello and welcome. Today, at the tail end of, as I record this at least, of Pride Month, I want to talk about how what Pride means to me as an asexual, non-neurotypical person who is experimenting with its own gender identity. And let's start with the asexual. As male representing asexual, you at first glance would think that there won't be that many problems. But still, it hurts when there are no representation in media or places, or people just not really understanding it. Like last year, I was at a birthday of an old college friend, and eventually the talk turned on to finding a partner. And the whole idea was just so foreign to me. I couldn't enter that conversation. And there was also I couldn't add anything. I couldn't enjoy it. Luckily that conversation did pass, but still, there is so little understanding of asexual and aromantic people in our society. And that's one part of Pride, is to get people more understanding about the diversity of people, be they gay or asexual or bisexual or whatever. It doesn't really matter. It's about more understanding, about more diversity all around us. As a second part, I've Asperger's, so it means I'm non-neurotypical. And that's again the diversity. Again, matters that people understand that we are people. Our brains might work a bit differently, but we're still people with our own likes and dislikes and our own identity. And non-neurotypical trans people exist and are valid. And we need to recognize that these people can determine for themselves what their gender identity is. A person with Asperger's or with autism really does know himself the best. And just saying that they don't know who they are just because they're not neurotypical is just bad. It's ignoring that these are people. So that's what Pride means to me, and that's why just a month of Pride is actually not enough. We have to have Pride for the rest of the year, for the rest of the century, for, well, ever. And that also adds into such an open society where you can actually be who you want to be. It also opens up a lot more for people who want to experiment, who want to go outside of the gender norms, and just experiment with that. We want to have some more kinky stuff or whatever. It doesn't really it doesn't really matter, and at the same time it matters all the more, because we are all people, we are all in this together, and hatred shouldn't have a place in our society. So, happy Pride.
So I hope you enjoyed my ramblings, and I hope you would also realize that asexual people are part of the LGBTQA community, and that the A in LGBTQA stands for asexual, not for allies. Allies are not part of the alphabet soup. They're important, but they're not queer themselves, in contrast to asexuals who are queer people. Because what else would we be? We are different, and that's also important and needs to be celebrated. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hopefully, maybe a bit more lighthearted, but we'll see. The world is getting pretty fucked up, so maybe not that lighthearted. Thanks for watching again. See you next time.